Hello everyone, and welcome back to Season 1 of my Let's Play series. You have joined episode 47, and I discovered that I did in fact have this backwards. The mob grinder. You want the side with the face on it here facing the shield. And now, I got quite a few nether stars now, and we'll get to crafting some stuff with those in a moment. But hopefully this should all be working properly. There we go. You can see that mob grinder is killing them a lot quicker. I'm going to go ahead and put these nether stars back in there. Wow, they're throwing those nether stars pretty far sometimes. I think I may need to, yeah. I think we can change this to pass item. There we go. Now hopefully those experience orbs will get sucked up by the XP vacuum. And I think I did also kind of fix this room up a little bit. I still need to get a couple little pieces of cobblestone up there in the corner, but I did manage to get it prettied up a little bit, and I got another Solagnolia crafted. All of this stuff down here now is working pretty good for us. I do have to come down here once in a while and kind of clean out these drawers, but we've got plenty of wither skeleton skulls. And I'm thinking, all of this stuff is working pretty good too. I'm not sure today if I want to try to build a turbine to go with the extreme reactor we have here, because a turbine would be pretty cool. But I'm also pretty tempted. We've been working pretty heavy with the tech stuff, so I was thinking that now might be a good time, and I do need to repair this sword here, and I'll probably do that off camera, because I'm thinking that what we're going to do today is try to start dabbling a little bit with forestry. I don't know if you guys remember, a while back we found a little place that I thought might be kind of good for that. Over off in this direction, quite a few hundred kilometers. But I thought it might be time to try to set up a base out there and try to learn what forestry is about. We've got some iron backpacks, and I know that forestry has some different bags, and we might dabble with those a little bit. We'll probably look into it and see what they can do. But I think I'm going to finish tidying things up around here and get my inventory ready to do some forestry business. Welcome back, everybody. Before we started to head off for forestry, we're almost ready for it. Before we headed off for forestry, I wanted to go ahead and see if we can't get this dragon egg mill up and running. So I am crafting, or teaching the grid to auto-craft the components we need. Let's see, dragon mill. I think we should have the rest of that ready to go. And I just needed to teach it how to make that eye of redstone. we should be able to request a dragon mill now, or dragon egg mill. There we go. And we'll want the dragon egg that we got from the end. And let's just see if we can't pop this over here. Tell you the truth, I'm not really sure how this dragon egg mill works. Oh, that's because that's a fake. There's the real dragon egg. Yeah, that shady merchant got us. It turned out that was a fake dragon egg. There we go. Oh, that's generating quite a bit. I'll need a piston to pick that back up. That's alright. Should be able to get a piston pretty quick. And we'll need a lever. Still have a wrench, which is good. There we go. Now I should just be able to pop that right there. Yep, now we're doing 948, so that's crazy. So I'm generating 500, so I might be able to finally get the rest of these upgrades in that I've been wanting to. I made a bunch of these and I couldn't use them because it said I had too many. It kept shutting off the grid power. Power drain 20. That's probably okay. So let's see if we just can't. Yeah, see, that's what kept happening. It would tell me that the grid is overloaded. See if we can't take 5 more. There we go. Because all these things working together, all of our RF production, all of it working together helps take the stress off of all of it. I know that sounds a little crazy, but basically that is what happens. That's almost full. What are we filling up on? Probably this junk stuff like limestone. But I think that we are ready at this point to head over to Forestry, or the little village that I found that had the forestry stuff in it. So I am going to head over to the forestry area, and I will be back once I have gotten there. Alright everybody, I am back, and before I left, I decided to craft a few things that might come in handy, like a network receiver. And I also made a matter receiver, a matter transmitter, and one of the dialing devices. And I also brought an RF battery with me. And I've decided what I'd like to do for now is, instead of building a whole new building right away, I'm just going to basically hijack one of these buildings in the village. I think right over here would probably be a good place to put this stuff. Let's see, I think I'll just knock that out and put this right here. And we should be able to just knock out a couple of spots here in the floor. And I'm thinking that might be a good spot right there to put our battery. So let's get the matter receiver, and well, let's call this Forestry. And we'll call this Forestry also. I may need to check on this guy down here, though. Serving 3 tiles, so all those guys should be getting power now. Interesting. They're not getting enough power. Well, we might need to try to do something else here. It should be giving it power. Well, we'll come back to that in a minute. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see if we can't get our grid up and running out here. Pretty sure that, let's take a look at our map. Where did I come from? Oh, there's another village over there. Cool. Let's see. I get lost and turned around so easy it's not even funny. I think maybe I came from this way. I'll charge Forger to the rescue, right? No, we still had it set for out here. That's alright. I may need another battery. I think that may be what's going on. Well, let's go to the base. There we go. We may need to make another redstone battery real quick. That won't hurt anything. But let's go ahead and get this installed first. Made us another transmitter. There we go. That should be working fine. And let's go ahead and get a crafting grid. Not a grafting grid, sir. A crafting grid. There we go. Should have one of those shortly. And now let's see if we can't get another battery working. Oh yeah, you can just get another battery, that's no problem. Thinking that's all reactor blast there. Maybe I can put it right here for now. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to be good. So let's see if we can get the rest of our stuff out of here. There's our crafting grid. Might not be a bad idea to have a wireless transmitter out there as well. So let's see if we can get one of those fairly quickly. And we'll need a piece of cable. There we go. Let's see if that started powering our little buddies out there. Well, it got us here, and yeah, that's what it was. We just didn't have enough power in that one redstone battery, so that should be fine. Go ahead and put that back. And let's get ourselves our grid set up. Oh, take that little cable. Go ahead and knock that out. And let's see if our wireless guy is ready yet. Sure he is. Now we should have access to our grid through the wireless device now. Excellent. So let's take a look at Forestry now that we've got that all set up. I've got a bottler that we had played around with a little bit, so let's go ahead and I'm going to put that up for now. Let's go ahead and get our little bottler set up. I'm thinking maybe right here is a good place for that for now. And there is something else I'm going to want from Forestry called a thermionic fabricator. Let's put that in JEI. Synchronized. Yep, there we go. This guy right here. It's going to need a sturdy casing, which we shouldn't have any problems getting. And we should have the rest of this stuff. Let's see if we can't just get one here. There we go. Let's see if that can't just live there for a minute. No recipe. And that's going to need some kind of power. So let's see, for now, let's see if we can't just get away with another magmatic generator. There we go. And I'm thinking that can probably just live right here's good. Now we'll need to move that a little bit, I think. Well, maybe that'll be good. We might be able to come under the floor here. Because basically what I'm going to want now is an exporter. Storage exporter. And see if we can get one more cable. Let's think about this for a second. Maybe I'll just go ahead and pop that up here. I'm going to wrench, yep. And we're going to configure this for, let's get a bucket of lava out of here. Lava wood. Oh, you know, I might want to get a fluid grid. There it is. Let's get that crafted. What I think I'm going to do, once I get that fluid grid out of there, I may as well ask for the crafting grid as well. While those are crafting, I'm going to sneak another peek at Forestry and see if there's any other machines that we might want. Let's see. I know we're going to want a fair amount of this stuff at some point, all these different kind of farms. We're also going to get into some of these bees. Forestry is kind of a crazy little mod for me. I've never really played with it. So I'm going to be learning about what a lot of this stuff does as we go. Unlit candle. How about a carpenter? Let's see if we can get a carpenter block. That looks simple enough. Need another sturdy casing. And there's the carpenter. Okay. Let's maybe pop this over here. And I'll probably end up rearranging where this stuff is once I learn how to power it and what kind of stuff these things do, because I know some of these work together. And so you put recipes in here. I'm not quite sure how all of this works yet. We'll get it figured out. So let's see if our grids are ready that we ordered. Here they are. Not that one, sir. There we go. Now I'm going to move this receiver down one more. We'll just put this on the floor. And I'll probably have to run home real quick and grab that. Let's go to the base. Grab that network card and reassign it. Shouldn't take too long since we have those matter receivers and transporters set up. Kind of a neat way to go, I think. We'll just want to, what I should do is add that to my charged porter. Let's see if, we may have access to it already. Now I'll need to set it there. That's okay. Let's head back upstairs. We should be able to head out there now. There we go. And before I forget, let's see if we can't shift right click and add it to the charged porter. Yes. Sweet. So let's go ahead and reset our network card. I really should reset that for a second. There we go. Does make getting around a lot easier. See your little swipe. I don't think I actually set that while I was out there. Oh, another derp. There we go. So let's make sure we right click that guy. There we go. It's going to be about the same distance. Yeah, there we go. Now we can be sure that it's on. Yeah, there we go. So now I should be able to have my fluid grid there where I like it. And let's see, for now I think we'll just stick the crafting monitor right there. Now we should be able to get a bucket of lava, no problem. And we'll tell this that you're just gonna pipe fluids out, which in this case will be lava. And now, when I swing this around, we should be able to get some power into this guy. What I may do also, let's actually go ahead and do that right now. Let's head back to the base, and we're going to hijack some of those upgrades out of one of those machines. We're generating a good amount of power here, and I don't think it'll hurt to kind of spread it out a little bit. Let's head back to the base here, and let's go ahead and pop those in here. Yeah, there we go. So now I should be able to get some power conduits. That should be enough to get us started here. We should be able to get power to these machines. Doing something like this, perhaps. And we may end up changing how these are laid out, of course. Can I put my shovel in the backpack? Seem to have misplaced my shovel. Did I pop it in the grid by mistake? There it is. Get this cleared out a little bit. Make sure these are set to insert. And I'll add some kind of capacitor to this at some point. But for now, I think this will be enough to get these machines running. Because really, I just kind of want to learn what they're about. That's going to be set to insert. That's going to be set to insert. I think I already set that one. Yep. Right. And just for fun, let's make sure this is on extract. There we go. So hopefully these guys are getting some juice now. Good. Everybody's powered? All right. Let's see if there's any other machines from Forestry that we're going to want. There we go. Not too shabby. I think, let's see if we can't get a pressure plate real quick. Yeah, that'll probably work for now. I may, of course, try to pretty some of this stuff up later. See if that'll... Oh yeah, that'll work just great. Okay, so let's take another look in here and see what we can get from Forestry. Let's see, because what I'm really interested in is trying to get one of these greenhouses together. I think that may help me out back at the main base with our food production, farm control. So there's a lot of this stuff I'm going to have to try to learn about between this episode and the next one. Ender hives, all these different kind of beehives. I do want to try to do one of these unlit candles really quick so I can maybe learn how this works. I'm going to need to get water to this guy. So let's see, maybe if I get another exporter. There we go. And let's get a bucket of water. And I think this is going to have to live right here for now. And we'll of course tell you to export fluids, water in this case. And let's get some more cable, which I think that might be enough. But let's go ahead and get another stack or so crafting. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think the simplest thing to do for now is going to just be to run it up and around. Something like that. So that should be filling up with water now. Excellent. And let's take another look at Forestry. And I think it was this unlit candle. These, I'm pretty sure, act like torches, but I think this might be kind of a simple way. I need beeswax. That's the only way to get that. So how do we get beeswax? From a centrifuge, from honeycombs. It's like we'll need a centrifuge, so let's get a centrifuge. That's it. Centrifuge, there we go. Need another sturdy casing. And none of this stuff is horrible on the cost. It looks like we're just basically needing a healthy amount of copper. But I think we may change up how we're doing this as well. I think I just had a little idea. Let's get some fluid conduits and a fluid interface. Okay. I think we'll just kind of do something like this. See where my fluid conduits went. There they are. That fluid conduit there. Set that to insert, and then we should have a fluid interface here with water. So that should keep that watered, and now I should be able to pop our centrifuge down. It might be a little harder to get to it. Let's see if I can't do the old shift left click on that. I don't know that it's attached. This may not even need water. Let's see. Empty socket, huh? Well, this is going to take a little bit, but it doesn't look like it needs any water, so I may have been wrong about that. But this guy does, so let's trade where this guy and this guy are living for now. Yeah, because he is going to want some RF. And let's see if we can't just, if I can find my hatchet. There we go. See if we can't run another little line right here. We're still, yeah. I should be able to pop this bottler back down, and hopefully now it will get water if I can get that to connect. I'm still on the carpenter, huh? Now let's do that for a second. I was hoping to avoid that, but insert. We should be able to pop this back down and tell it water again. No. Well, this is kind of what I was talking about. We'll have to figure out how that kind of stuff works. But we've got a few machines down now, and I think this is going to be a good wrapping up point for this episode. When I come back for the next episode, between now and then, I'm going to read up on these machines a little bit, and we'll find out a little bit more about what we need to have them all working right. So for now, this is Scoots42 signing off. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to be notified of videos that I put out in the future, be sure to give or subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.